Captain short-handed. Lava makes a move. Goes on net. And scores! Recto, a shot. Score! The guy comes. Recto provides the insurance. Here's the shot. Save better!
You're watching Southern Lehigh Spartans hockey only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Southern Lehigh Spartans hockey, where tonight the Southern Lehigh Spartans will take on the Northampton Konkrete Kids. And about 1 week ago, Southern Lehigh played their first game of the season, but tied to Bethlehem 6-6 because the only victor in that game was neither team but the Fog. Speaking of the Fog, it's something that we could potentially see tonight, but maybe not so much. But due to weather, some of the glass was still kind of fogged out. But as you can see, based on warm-ups, there may not be as much fog as last game, what we'll see as the game goes along. So hopefully, unlike the last video, you'll be able to see the action a lot better on both ends of the ice. Just like last time, I'll do what I can, and we will be back for the first period face-off. In net for the Northampton Konkrete Kids is number 35, Balin Smargiassi. Last week he had a victory over Nazareth, goals against average 2.00 and a save percentage of 9.20. And in net for Southern Lehigh is number 80, Blake Bennard, who had a tie last week. Malakoff will go for the draw at center for Northampton, and for Southern Lehigh will be Eric Kloss, who had an excellent debut 1 week ago. Puck gets dropped, and we are underway here in Bethlehem Municipal. It's the Konkrete Kids and the Spartans as that goes off the draw. It goes off the stick there. Boris Litvak, he's making his season debut. He was out last week. First time he's playing since Game 3 of the Championship Series last year. As Kotsch gets his shots off the glove there of Smargiassi. He got the rebound, too, as now the kids can't get it out. It goes back to Kotsch. Kotsch trying to maneuver around Wazardis, but he lost control. It goes now to the corner, as Northampton will now go the other way. It's on 2-on-2. It's Malakoff. He tried to get it out to the other side there of Tita, as now he'll move back into his own zone through center ice, as Malakoff shoots it all the way down to the other corner. Kotsch now back to Boris. It goes. He'll try to get it around Malakoff, but it's stolen away there on the corner by Nicholas Schache, a member of Phantoms Youth 18AA, now goes to Matthew Edwards. Edwards waiting, trying to throw one across. They score! It trickles his way in, a delayed response, and finds its way through. Edwards took a shot from the angle. It ricocheted off something along its path. He scores again, and it's 1-0 Spartans not too long into the game. His second goal of the year. He had a goal and assist last week, and he's got one at least tonight. Quick response, a little more than a minute into the game. Schwartz tried to get it around Schache on the corner. It's now stuck there on the point, but it will be an offside as that shot goes right on goal. Mayu tried to win the faceoff with Northampton as they'll go right into the glove of Smargiassi, and he'll decide to cover up as Humphrey was the nearest Spartan to him, and they'll redo the draw right in front of us. Mayu wins the tie-up as Schache will go behind Gretzky's office, otherwise known as behind the goal. He comes free through near the blue line. And now it's taken there by one of three rookies for the Spartans, Daniel Musgrave. Also had a good debut last week. He got his first point with an assist. And he got good chances maneuvering from defense to offense, actually, against Bethlehem, as this is cleared all the way down. Icing is waved off. Schache will now take it back. Off the stick of Edwards, tries to take it away. As it's like a 1-on-4 near the puck on the corner. Edwards tried to scoop it away there from Mayute. That goes in front, but Schache intercepts the play. Northampton will now rush the other way. It's nearly a 1-on-3. They bring it down towards the corner, but they lost control. Losing control there was Kotsch. As now the Spartans will try to bring it the other way to try to move with speed. Oh, wow, here he comes. It's Kotsch. Kotsch, the rookie, tries to go around the angle, trying to wrap it around, and getting a piece of it was the left pad of Schache. Man, what a speed burst there by Eric Kotsch. Meanwhile, it goes back to Myrick. Kotsch lost it from Wazardis. A good defensive stick check as now the Spartans will have to regroup. Jack Kakaisi lost it, and as Wazardis lost it off from Kakaisi, he takes a wrist shot but goes off the high glass and wide. Dunback clears it over the blue line as that goes all the way down to Spartans territory. Kakaisi will take possession. Back and try to pass it to Ethan Myrick, but it goes off the stick of Wazardis and out of play. Eric Kotsch wearing that magical number 7, and I say that because of the points leader of the team last year and points leader of the league, Patrick Laughlin, who graduated in the spring, wore that number. And now Kotsch is wearing that. He's got some speed. Wouldn't hurt to have more pieces for the future. As now Kakaisi holds on, trying to toe drag around, but he lost control as goes off the stick of Guttiganst. And James Penniger will backhand it behind himself. Macrae Roch touched it. As Dunback is checked there by Boris with Vac. And now goes to center. Here comes Eric Kotsch again. He got Schache around him, trying to go around him. Takes a weak wrist shot, goes right into the pad there of Smargiassi. Kotsch trying to get a backhand shot, and it deflects off the pad there of Smargiassi once more. This is cleared all the way back down, and it will be an icing against the kids. Molokov wins the draw as Smargiassi try to poke check it away. That goes in front. That goes off the pad of Smargiassi there from Edwards, who scored not too long ago. Backhands it to the point. It's kept in there by Penniger. Edwards try to corral it back to possession. As now Boris is checked there. Well, not really checked down by Wazardis, but he ran into there for a brief moment. As now the kids try to get it out of their own end. Lorenzo Tita, who had 2 goals and an assist last week, is now meanwhile the kids trying to get some offensive opportunities as the Spartans have been kind of dominating in possession time so far into the game, but we still have a while left to go. Boris Vivek trying to get it out of the blue line. It's taken away there. It goes now to Kotsch as the kids try to keep it in Spartan's zone, but they can't. And now here comes Anthony Greco trying to maneuver, go around the defense, near Spartan to it, takes it on the wing, goes behind the goal. Greco on one hand, throws one in front, deflects wide off Molokov. Kotsch try to get it to the corner, but nobody there for the Spartans to pick it up. It goes to Rothbach as he had it on one hand. Humphrey tried to chase after with Schwartz as Schache gets it, try to get over the blue line. He can't. That shot's blocked down there by Schache. A rebound there by Humphrey's blocked. Another shot goes off the high glass there from Klaus. Mayute off the boards it goes as the Spartans try to keep it in. They can't. Here comes the kids the other way. It's a 3-on-2. It goes to the wing. Here's a shot, and Blake Bennard got a piece of it. He did, and he covers up there. He denies Schache on that, one of the few opportunities for Northampton so far. Comes up big on that play as Kotsch try to get it off the boards through center. As the kids try to set up. Now Northampton's trying to set up more of a forecheck in Southern Lehigh zone as Kakaisi tried to scoop it away. He'll try to get it out, and now he can't. It goes to Mayu. A shot. They score! The game is tied at 1. Good response for the kids a few minutes later, and we are tied at 1. Kakaisi takes a shot right off the draw as that's gloved there. That's gloved there by Smargiassi. Greco wins the faceoff. Kakaisi takes a shot, goes off the left pad there of Smargiassi. Good save there. Remile Dunback trying to get away from Greco, who takes it away. Greco waiting, holding on from Dunback. He's going to try to move around. Mamelza tried to take it. Greco Mamelza pitchforks it towards the corner as the kids get it out. Kakaisi's got to watch out. Guttiganst is right behind him as he's taken down there by Stefan Guttiganst. As now Lamels are trying to get it out of the blue line, but he failed as the Spartans take it within their own corner. Ethan Myrick played for Easton in middle school hockey in the LVSHL last year. And it's now Daniel Musgrave will take it. Daniel Musgrave is one of several players, one of several significant players at least as well, that's part of the Valley Forge Minutemen. And now here come the Spartans get away. It's Kotsch again. Look at him go. Kotsch takes a shot. Hit the iron with the rubber. He got the post with that one. He's trying to get another goal. He had a really nice shot last game. He was that close to getting another one. Kotsch gets another shot, a weaker one, but goes right into the bread basket of Smargiassi. Kotsch may be probably a little frustrated inside, but it's good to see what progress he's made already in his second game. Kotsch wins the face-off again, as now that's corralled back out to the zone. Lambert trying to throw one across to center, as now Dunback was near it as the kids get an offside call. Last week, actually, Northampton was playing the Nazareth Eagles. They were down 2-1, but scored 4 unanswered to win 5-2. Ironically, they played right after Southern Lehigh played last week, and for what I was told, the fog was not as bad there. As meanwhile, Northampton gets a shot on net, but it's blocker down there by Blake Benner. Good save on that chance for Northampton. As now Musgrave tried to get to the Kotsch, but it's intercepted there by Molokov. Here's a shot by Schache off the left pad there of Benner once more, as now Southern Lehigh will now go on the counterattack. Boers, he's hit hard there on the glass. He appears to be all right. And now brought back, the play back out for the carry back in by Matthew Edwards. He hits it off the corner. It's taken there by Schache. Schache hits it off the high glass. That goes to center. Kotsch picks it up. Musgrave to Edwards. Edwards moves in, takes a shot off the left pad of Smargiassi, as Mayu will now take possession. Off the boards it goes, as Kotsch try to get it the other way, and now he'll move on the wing as there's a small line change. Kotsch takes a shot, goes off the twig of Blake Benner as the puck goes out of play. Off the tie-up, Wazardis will now hit it down towards the corner. Mayu as player goes down. That was Wazardis that goes down towards the corner. Kotsch got in the way, and now here comes Kotsch once more. It's a 1-on-2. Try to pass it to Schwartz, and now he'll take it. Schwartz hit there from behind. Schwartz runs into Kotsch as the Spartans will have to try again. Penninger now to Greco. Greco waits, holds up, fires a shot off the waffle board of Smargiassi. Greco ran into Wazardis as he's trying to push him out of the way. Mayute now touches it as the Konkrete Kids will bring it down the other way. Mayute pulls back as now Kotsch will give it to Schwartz. Cole Schwartz, that bouncing knuckle puck goes right into the possession of Wazardis as Macrae Ross was trying to get around Anthony Greco, but we have a whistle on center ice as Northampton will go on the first power play of this game. Spartans win the shorthanded faceoff as now Molokov trying to wrap it around, but he moves all the way to the circle instead. As now Northampton will try to go behind the goal. They turn around. It's Kinch as now the Spartans will bring it the other way shorthanded. It's Matthew Edwards around Wazardis. Goes off a stick there as now Tita will bring it on the wing, holds on the forehand, goes around the goal, looking at his options. Tita waiting at the high slot. He's going to now get it down to the wing. As Northampton's finally setting up with the power play. Fakes the drive is Tita. He's going to wait, hold on. He's still holding on. Northampton taking all the time they need to get a shot on net. And now that's corralled back there by Dunback. As now they try to corral it in front, but it goes off the stick there of Kotsch, who gets a good clear. A minute gone on the penalty kill for Southern Lehigh. Now the Spartans were getting short-handed. Anthony Greco takes a shot, goes off the stick of Wazardis. Another good defensive play with his twig. As Wazardis try to get around Greco, as now Gavin Molokov will move it through neutral ice. Good penalty kill so far for Southern Lehigh. Lorenzo Tita will now bring it over the line to the Spartan zone. Flings it across. Here's a shot. Goes wide of the net. And now Southern Lehigh will try to bring it back the other way. It's Greco. Goes off the stick of Molokov. With 17 seconds to go on the man advantage. Dunback on defense. Power play is about to expire for the Konkrete Kids, and it does. Good work by the Spartans special teams. Meanwhile, Kotsch try to keep it on the point. keeps it onside. Takes the shot. Chest down by Smargiassi. Greco with a block on Schache, but he couldn't maintain possession. As now taken there, it's Kloss. Kloss moving on the angle. Walks around, trying to wrap it around. Still hasn't shot. Throws one across, and Humphrey couldn't finish it. Kept in there by Casey, who gets a shot, but it goes right under the pads of Smargiassi. Dangerous chances as the penalty expires. Kloss, that goes off the stick of Molokov. As Dumback will wait on defense for the kids. He's got a few Spartans around him. Kloss steals it away, and he'll chase after it. Eric Kloss burns it to Mayute. Mayute gets it out of his reach. They battle forward there. Goes in front to Myrick. Tried to let it go, but he fanned on the shot as he goes tumbling down. But he's back on his feet, and now goes towards Mayute, but it's picked up there by Musgrave. Now Kloss brings it on an onside play, but he couldn't get to the puck in time as the kids ran on the forecheck. Myrick and Dumback, and Kloss is right behind him. And Myrick will now fling it across. It goes now behind towards the corner. Spartans try to set up here. It's Kloss. Kloss to the point. Shot by Musgrave. Goes wide, looking for a screen. A few Spartans were there waiting in front as now it goes to the side of the net. Northampton gets it out as the Spartans intercept on the play once more, but the kids will now try to keep in the corner as Northampton will get a line change there as that goes towards Ryder. But the Spartans will now go on yet another attack. It's James Penninger. Wrister! Paddled down, but the stick, it goes off the side of the goal. And Southern Lehigh can't keep it in, and now the kids bring it there. Here's a shot there by Wazardes. It's paddled there, a paddle save by Blake Bennett. A few shots on that on him so far in the game. Carry back in for the carry back out by Edwards as Dumback got in the way of that pass. No icing here. Stefan Guttigans waits on the corner as Edwards and Kakasi trying to pitchfork it out, and now comes free, goes right into the glove there of Blake Bennett. Moves to the high slot, getting around defenders, trying to walk on in, but he lost control as he was running into Brock Rosardis. Now Boris Woodvick will have puck possession for a brief moment. Gets it out the corner, flings it across towards the point, but nobody there on defense to keep it in the zone. Bennett will leave it there for Kloss. Or not. He'll actually shoot it all the way down towards center. Trying to get it to Kakasi, but Molokov intercepted on that play. 2:08 and counting to go in the first period. We are tied at 1. Matthew Edwards getting his second goal and third point of the season. As it goes right towards the side of the net. Actually, no, it came free to the corner instead as the kids try to reset up something here. They try to get to the side of the net. Here's a shot made by Benner. As he denies Gavin Molokov, it appeared from this perspective. 1:47 to go in the first. Wazardes trying to get around Edwards as the kids are able to get it out as Humphrey fell down on his balance as he goes over the blue line. Here come the kids the other way. They try to set it up in front, but they couldn't hold on the puck for too long. As now Southern Lehigh will bring it on the wing towards Humphrey. That bouncing knuckle puck goes over the line. It's an onside play. 34 seconds to go in the first. Tyler Mayute couldn't get there in time as Penninger won the race. As we'll see, we'll get if there's any more shots on net to end the period. As now the puck goes all the way to the crease of Blake Bennett, who decides to cover up. Musgrave hits it off the boards. Myrick was near it as now Kakasi will lob it all the way through center as that goes to the corner. 5 seconds to go. We'll see what they'll do here. Kloss takes it away. Kloss, centering feed. Nobody there to shoot it as time expires. We are tied at 1 after 1. We'll be back for the second. Second period about to commence. We are tied at 1. Edwards got the first one for the Spartans. And the second period's about to commence. Kloss wins the draw. Now we are back in the play. James Penninger gets it over the line as now he goes down to the wing. Penninger takes the shot. He fanned on it as it goes to the corner. Corralled back there by Musgrave. Musgrave moving in, holding on, taking a shot. It may have been more of a pass. As now the kids will now go the other way. Eric Kloss will have to take back the puck as it goes behind the goal of Blake Bennard. Unlike last week, we will actually get to see Blake Bennard because the fog won't be a problem this time. And we'll see the defense, too, as Kloss moves around. That puck goes right into Smargiassi, and he holds on. Now here come the kids the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Back pass in front towards Lambert, but they couldn't get a shot on net. Lambert now gets it down to Tita. Backhand, he scores! Tita and Northampton earns their first lead of the game. His third goal of the season. And it's 2-1 in favor of the kids. It was a good wraparound try. Blake Bennard tried to reach over, but it wasn't enough. Dumback. And now it's taken there by Daniel Musgrave. Musgrave pumps the break as he tried to get around Mayute. As Northampton tries to keep the offense going. It goes towards Mayute. Mayute tried to get around Musgrave. Backhands it behind himself. As now Kakesi has it under his skates somewhere. They try to get it out. It now comes free. Kloss runs into Schache there. Good play as they run into each other again. It's kept there on the point by Dumbeck. It's gloved there by Schache. Gets it across there. Here's Mayute! And they missed the net. I am not sure if Benner got a piece of it. It was a quick wrister. It did not go. That goes off a ricocheted stick. Here's another shot. Turned aside there by Bennard. A member of the Phantoms Youth national team, as this will be an icing against the Spartans. Edwards off the defensive draw as Musgrave touched it, and now it's kept in there by Rattler. He got a shot on net, but Blake Bennard was down, was able to turn it aside, and now Brandon Wimelza, brother of Hunter Wimelza, is hit there by Macrae Ross. James Penninger tried to get it away there from Rattler. As now I'll take it on the corner. Ross centering feet out. Actually, it was a shot on net. A good chance there for Macrae Ross. Goes off the left pad of Blake Bennard. And now Ethan Myrick. No, it's Musgrave, holds on. Centering pass to Myrick. And he runs into Macrae Ross. Good two-way play there. Two-way hockey at its finest. As James Penninger will have to make sure it's not taken away there by Guttigans. Musgrave ran into Macrae Ross on the point. Wimelza will now fling it across towards Ethan Myrick, but Guttigans got in the way of that play. Musgrave keeps it in the zone for now. Musgrave trying to keep it on the point, but now it's brought back in by Rattler. Goes off the shin there of Musgrave, and it's given there to Guttigans. Guttigans hit there in front as he gets a centering pass. What a hit in front there by the defenseman James Penninger as that shot and net goes off to the corner. Tita, who recently had the goal for the Konkrete Kids, brings it into Spartans territory, holds on, escapes one, takes the shot, goes off the left pad there of Bennard, and we have a whistle right after the shot on net as Malakov wins the draw. Here's the shot, goes off the mask there of Bennard. That's one way to use your head. Out in front there by Lambert, goes off the twig there of Bennard. Another chance, goes off the high glass. You got to hit the net, buddy, if you want to score. Again, Tita as Malakov trying to get around Eric Kloss. Malakov takes it away on the steal. Malakov back to the point it goes. Here's a shot blocked down there by Anthony Greco. Tries to escape around by Lambert. Greco trying to walk in on that. Moves on in. And a stop is made there by Smargiassi. Andrew Rutbog was defending him, but it wasn't enough for Anthony Greco. As now here comes the kids the other way. Centering pass to Malakov off his skate on the forehand. Takes a pass, but nobody there to take a shot at center. Meanwhile, Rutbog tried to keep the offense going. The kids rushed the other way on the counterattack. They became more dangerous chances, obviously, with them having the lead. 12:23 and counting to go in the second. It's 2-1 in favor of Northampton. Kakesi to Greco. Greco center feed to Kloss, but he couldn't hold on to the puck for long, and now James Penninger will take it instead. Penninger moves on in, holds on, takes a shot, but goes off the pad there of Smargiassi. And now the kids will have a backhand pass that goes off towards the boards. as this will be an icing call here against Northampton. The fog is starting to make its triumphant return. I'm not sure if that means a good thing or not, but we'll see how it affects the rest of the game. Was Zotter centering pass, but it goes off the paddled stick there at Blake Bennard. As Mayu and Musgrave run into each other. That goes to Edwards. Edwards didn't have the puck for too long as Mayu keeps it alive in the zone. Mayu and Gretzky's office trying to center it, but it deflected off a Spartan. And now the kids still keep up the offense going as Mayu waits behind the goal. Mayu keeps it alive. Kotsch trying to center and cross. It goes in front. Here's a shot. Goes wide there. That shot from Adam Dumbach would not go. As Musgrave gets it over the line, but it will cost him with an icing. Macrae Ross couldn't win the faceoff there on Eric Kloss. Ross and Kloss as Myrick could have get around the defense as now Musgrave corrals it back to Ethan Myrick. Myrick will now take possession as the fog is starting to slowly come back into the game. Although, at least for right now, it doesn't look nearly as bad as last game, but keep our fingers crossed that at least things look decently visible. Brandon Mamelza to Musgrave near the penalty box bench. As Jack Casey, the leading points player with the leading points as a defenseman last year, who had 2 goals last week, gets a shot on net, deflected around the crease. Margiossi was doing snow angels for a second, but and I believe he might have touched it. It was hard to see, but he was scrambling and managed to keep the puck out of the net for now. Macrae Ross clears it in as Musgrave will bring it out. Kids get a line change. It goes to Kloss. Kloss moves and then a shot, and he missed the net. As now, here come the kids the other way. It's a 1-on-3, but reinforcements are coming in. It's Molokov, fanned on the shot there, away there from James Penniger. They run into each other. As now Molokov slashes his stick on Penniger. It goes to the top. Takes a shot. He tried to let it go, but it went way high again. But he's been dangerous in this period in particular. Lambert tried to center. It goes off the side of the goal instead. Molokov back to the point. It goes down to Dumbach. Dumbach will give it back to Lambert as they play catch. Now goes to Tita, waiting once more. Gets to the left wing pass, but nobody there to, well, actually there was someone there. As Lambert tried to jab it in from the corner, but Blake Benner covers up to stop play with 8:51 to go in the second. And it's a penalty, it's a high stick against Northampton. The Spartans are going on the power play. Nicholas Kotsch will go in the box for 2 minutes for a high stick right off the faceoff. It was so quick. And an opportunity for Southern Lehigh to get back into the game. Musgrave, as the Spartans get a chance. Here comes Eric Kloss, holds on, waits, fires a shot, and it's gloved there by Smargiassi. And they'll do another face-off a few seconds, 8 seconds into the power play already gone. Off the face-off is Penniger, trying to get it out to the corner. As Musgrave is hit there from behind on the corner there in front there from Nicholas Schoss. Schoss now trying to kill more time as he goes down on the blue line. He maybe tripped up on his own power as now Edwards will bring it in. That pass actually goes off his stick as now Tita trying to get around James Penniger. That goes all the way to Blake Benner. Clears it down towards Kloss. As Northampton will kill more time. 1:13 counting to go in the power play for Southern Lehigh. As Margiossi has the puck come right to him and decides to hold on. For while the fog is starting to, well, actually it's been showing up, at least we can say it's a little more forgivable, unlike last time where you cannot see anything other than the fog past the blue line. It was that bad. At least you can at least get an idea of what's going on the other side. For now, at least. Hopefully hopefully the fog is competent enough for the rest of the game as the shot goes right on net there from Penniger. As that's blocked down by Smargiassi. Spartans try to keep it onside, but they can't. 46 seconds to go in the power play. Anthony Greco will move with speed. Look, he has help. He's got Kloss as he moves around, tries to walk towards the net as he tries to get it back in front. It's Penninger shooting one as it goes now behind the goal. Kloss now goes back to Greco. Greco lets it go. A shot goes off the glass. As Schache goes around the defender, takes his shot. And that goes wide off the boards again as the power play is 15 seconds from expiring. Schache clears it all the way down to the corner as Greco was the nearest Spartan to it. Takes possession now. Blake Benner hitting a stick onto the ice to signify the power play has just ended. Blake Benner thought about coming out to poke check it, but Schache off the draw as now goes across there to Musgrave. Takes his shot. It's blocked in front there by Rattler as Musgrave takes it again on the corner. Gets behind the goal down to Kloss. And now goes down to center ice as the kids can't get the puck. It's Eric Kloss once more. He's been quite noticeable in this game. Maneuvers around, trying to go behind the goal, trying to wrap it around, and it's blocked in front there. As now goes to Penninger. Penninger waiting for a good shooting lane. Penninger runs into he runs into Dumback on behind the goal. As now here comes Rattler for the kids. It's a chance. Rattler trying to throw one across, but he fanned on the chance. That's got to be frustrating. Eye coordination and passing obviously is such an importance and emphasis in this game for opportunities like that. Meanwhile, Stefan Guttigans try to get it to Macrae Ross. Ross had it for a second as now Eric Kloss brings it back to the kids' zone. And now here come the kids on the line change for the Spartans. Macrae Ross trying to get around Schache. He's too late as we have an icing against Northampton. Off the time is now Musgrave couldn't keep it in, and now here comes Northampton the other way. Moving on in is Nicholas Kotsch. Kotsch waits, hold. It's Tita. Actually, excuse me, that shot's blocked down by Schache as Lambert. Here's a shot that deflects off the chest there of Jack Schache. He'll now lob it through center. It's gloved in front and neutralizes Schache. Takes down Schache. Good play there as the puck goes all the way down for icing against the Spartans. Malkoff wins the faceoff. Tita throws one across, trying to get across to Schache. That backhander goes now to Lambert. Lambert weighing behind the doorstep as now Tita walking around there from Schache. Waits, fires a shot off the pad there of Benner. Good right pad stop there by the Spartans. Netmeyer goes in front. That shot's blocked down by Schache. Good two-way play there. That's called defense. It may have stung, but it was worth it. At least for now it was. That high shot goes crawling around the camera view, but thankfully the glass saved us all. As Radbug will now hold on in defense for the kids. 4 minutes to go in the second. Lorenzo Tita move, try to get around Musgrave, lost his edge. Lambert waits behind the goal once more. He's been quite active behind there as Malkoff wraps it around. It may have went off the skate there of Bennard as it deflects wide. Kloss tried to get around Malkoff, but failed. Musgrave and several players try to scoop the puck back out. It's kicked there in front there by Schache. Malkoff and Kloss goes to the centering feed, but Greco picks it up. Greco off the glass, and it'll be no icing as it's waved off. Meyer got there in time. And now here come the kids the other way. It's a 3-on-1. Got it across. Mayu fanned on the shot. Gets the shot anyway, but it's blocked there by Blake Bennard. Musgrave couldn't get it out. And now here comes Eric Kloss. 3 minutes to go in the second. Eric Kloss. Looking him go, flying like Superman. Wrister shot goes off the right pad there of Smargiassi. One of the pads at least. Out in front. Musgrave waits, fires a shot that flex wide. As Smargiassi is down, he's back on his feet. Musgrave shoots one. Out in front again. As the Spartans can't capitalize on those chances. But they still have the puck. Musgrave once more. Musgrave, that goes down to the corner to Greco. Greco fires a shot right towards the pad there of Smargiassi. They try to pitchfork it out near his pads. It finally comes free. Boris with it can't keep it in the zone. As Musgrave's pass nearly intercepted, goes towards Boris Witvek. Musgrave shoots one that goes off the screen. It appeared to be blocked by a Konkrete Kid. It's stuck behind the net of Smargiassi as he checks it out, and now getting out there is Guttigans off the boards near the Spartans bench with less than 2 minutes to go in the second. Edwards, as Kakasi will bring it out for defense. Kakasi nearly disappearing in the fog, takes a wrist shot. Smargiassi squeezes the puck under his arm as the kids will get a line change. New fresh legs out for Northampton. Off the face-up as the kids try to get it back to center. A stick fell off a player, as you could hear, as Kakasi's pass goes off the stick of Humphrey. Musgrave over the center ice line, over the blue line, takes a shot, deflects off the pad towards the corner. Musgrave backhand pass towards Edwards as he runs into Gavin Molikoff. And now the kids go the other way. It's nearly a 1-on-2. Wow, he's coming in with speed. Going down there is the top, but he goes down on his knees. The arm is up in the air. It's a tripping call with less than 1 minute to go in the second period. The kids will go on a significant man advantage. Jack Kakasi in the box of shame. Big opportunity for the kids to extend their lead, but we'll see what happens. Kotsch wins the faceoff, goes to the point. Here's a shot. It goes off the left pad there of Benner. Greco maneuvers around Tita, trying to kill some clock, as now he'll bring it on the wing. Musgrave keeps it on the point near the bench of the Spartans, and that goes on net. Penninger drives one. It goes off the chest there of Smargiassi. And remember, this is a power play for the kids, not the Spartans. It almost looked like there for several moments. Kotsch trying to get the puck there from Penninger. 18 seconds to go in the period. Now here come the kids on the power play. Moving on in for a shot. Scores! Nicholas Kinst with 11.9 to go in the second period. Power play goal, and the kids lead 3-1. Spartans might be in a little trouble now. We still have a full period after this, but they got to get more pucks in the back of the net as the third period is very close from beginning. That goes now to Kakasi. One last shot. Here's a drive blocked down by Ross, and that is the end of the second period. It's 3-1 in favor of the Northampton Konkrete Kids. We will be back for the final period in regulation time, also known as the third. The fog really wants to get attention right now, as it's really starting to intensify as the Spartans are down 3-1 on the power play goal for the kids. Dumback hits it off the boards there near boards with Vacus. Now that goes off the glass there from James Penninger. Dumback will now give it back to the other side of Lazardis. Now comes Nolan Radler. He's checked there from behind from Anthony Greco. As now the kids get a shot on net, as we have a, where's the signal? Do we have a goal? Apparently we do. Apologies for the delayed response. It's so hard to tell from here where the puck is. Apparently Northampton has scored. It's 4-1. Again, apologies for the delayed reaction. It was just really hard to tell from this perspective. Less than a minute into the period, it's 4-1. The Spartans are really putting themselves in a deep hole now. They got to charge their way back, and now. Tita trying to get it around Edwards as the Spartan goes down. That was Eric Kloss. And now Lazardis holds on the right side, gets to the corner around Kakasi, takes a shot from the angle, it goes off the pad there of Blake Benner, as now the Spartans will get it into the zone, but they won't have possession. Dumback. Leave it there for Tita. 4-1 in favor of the kids. Molikoff and Musgrave try to get it out of the corner. It comes free as the Spartans will now goes off the stick of Schwartz, but he couldn't hold on to the puck for too long. And now it goes to Schache. Both Schache brothers are playing tonight. As Tita will now hold on through center, brings it over the line, try to get it around Musgrave, takes a shot on net, and Benner got a piece of that one as the Spartans will hit it unintentionally off the ceiling of Bethlehem Municipal. That was from Jack Casey with 15:05 to go. Off the face-off as Penninger will hit it off the center ice boards as that puck will go all the way down, but it will not be icing as it's slowed down. Rattler trying to get around Eric Kloss. Kloss backhander shot goes wide. And now Myrick hits a player there from behind for the Kids, but it doesn't go to the point. Tyler Mayute feeds it across all the way down to the other side of the ice as the Spartans defense will try to get it over the line. Kids defense has it. That goes right towards the net there. Oh, my, a near disaster there for the Kids. Oh, man, that could have been a break from the Spartans there. Shot 17. That's Shaw's number 91. Just blew a tire with the puck. It goes towards the net of Smargiassi, but fortunately for Northampton's perspective at least, it stays out. Here come the Spartans. It's Myrick who couldn't hold the puck over the blue line for too long as Mayu holds it on the wing. Mayu back towards the point, but now the Spartans take it away. As the Spartans, Greco has it on the point, takes the shot off the glove there of Lamelza, or at least near it. Dumbeck gets it through center as now Rattler will hold on to the puck as he moves on in for a shot. Goes off the blocker there of Blake Bennard. As now the Spartans bring it in. It's Jack Casey moving on in. Shoots one and a nice stop there by Smargiassi. Good patience by Casey. It just didn't work. As that puck is stuffed right into the corner there, but Smargiassi was able to hang on. Greco against Malakoff. As Malakoff comes up with it, that puck goes right up to it. That puck goes right into the air as gravity brings it down. Spartans bring it back in. It's Greco checked there from behind with a stick, as now he leaves it there for Boris with the back, but he couldn't get there in time. Tita will now wait on the point, sending past to Malakoff. Malakoff over the blue line, wrist shot on an onside play, misses the net. As Malakoff goes back around from behind. Taken there by Anthony Greco, looking for some help. As it was an offsides. Boris Witvek was way offsides on the right wing as Greco was bringing it on the left. Pinching there was Swartz. And now brought back in for the carry back out there for Tata. He'll leave it there for Dumbeck, but Tata will take it instead. Waits to try to pass it behind himself, but Dumbeck was able to keep it onside for now. Now it goes behind the goal, but no, it's kept on the right corner. Northampton killing more time in this on the clock as they have a 3-goal lead, up 4-1. And now come the Spartans the other way. It's Penninger. Penninger back itch on the angle. Save made. Rebound loose moves. Blocked down. Kloss may have gotten a piece of it unintentionally as they get the puck right in front of us. Kloss and Tata gets around him as Northampton will run their way towards Spartans territory. Over to the right wing, holds on the point, waiting for some reinforcements. As Wazardis holds on defense, gets it out to Kotsch as we get a whistle with 11:31 to go in the game. As the fog, like previously mentioned, is starting to really try to get attention now. If the score doesn't change, the team and the fog will win the game as Edwards blows a tire, and now it's brought back in there by Ethan Myrick. Moves around, gives it to Penninger. And actually, that was Lamelza, a shot that goes all right on goal, but it's stopped there by Smargiassi. Kept there on the point there by Casey. Casey waits, fires one. Oh, it was the near screen. Smargiassi, oh! He hit it off his glove, and fortunately for Northampton, it did not go in. That could have been yet another break for the Spartans. It did not work out. Keep the offense going. Centering feed. They couldn't get a shot there to Lamelza. He was weighing on the doorstep, but he couldn't corral possession. Spartans nearly getting very lucky 2 consecutive times, but it did not go their way. As now Northampton will have it on defense. Kloss and Levesque was near him, trying to pressure him to steal the puck away. Did not work there. Puck goes all the way down towards behind the goal as Musgrave scoops it out towards Boris Levesque. It's intercepted by the Kids. Gavin Molokov waits on the corner as he backhands it behind himself towards Guttigens. They wait on the corner. They hold on. Moving on in. Tata. Shot goes wide. And now here comes Anthony Greco. Greco couldn't have the puck for too long around Molokov as now he was, as Kloss and Musgrave get it there from the corner. Spartans try to get it back out as the kids will hold on behind the goal. Less than 9 minutes to go in the game. Spartans down 4-1. Kloss goes down on his knees on the blue line. He gets back up as Tita try to get around Penninger. Moves on in, try to walk around behind the goal as now he still holds on as the Spartans take the puck. But no, not for too long. Tita once again brings it to the high slot, waiting, firing, shooting one goes off the high glass. And we get a whistle as a result. Northampton having a staggering 5-1 lead. As we'll see what will happen for the remaining 7:30 of regulation time. One thing's for sure, we won't have a tie for the second straight game. Most likely not. As this puck goes all the way down past the net of Schache, but it will be an icing against Southern Lehigh. As now he'll try to fling it across there to the stick there of Lamelza. Kloss down towards the corner. Even if the Spartans lose, at least you can see Eric Kloss being a big bright spot for this team moving forward. I would say he's been very impressive in his first 2 games in varsity in the LVSHL. He really has been impressive. Like he's been very fast. He's been getting a lot of dangerous opportunities in particular. Something to watch out for the rest of the year. Now Rattler will now try to get more chances for Northampton if they don't have enough of a staggering lead. As Macrae Ross gets a shot, but it goes wide of the post. Getting his second shot playing in varsity from junior varsity. He played in junior varsity for Northampton last Friday. He played for varsity last week, and he's here tonight, 53 for Northampton. Casey, knuckle puck goes all the way down behind the net. As Lamel's on the nearest Spartan to it, nearly was almost looked like he was going to try to check a player, but did not, as Northampton has a pass that does not connect and results in an icing against the kids. 5:34 to go in regulation. Off the tie, Molokov comes up with it. Nearly go up there by Casey, and racing off the other way, it's Tita. Benner coming aggressively out of his net, is able to get it away. He's way out of his crease. He's now back in it. It was aggressive move there, reminding me of Noah Connor on the Phantoms Youth 18AA, on how aggressive he could be coming out of the crease to get the puck out of the reach of the opposition. Good play, as now the Spartans go their way. Here comes Greco, moving on in, gloved down by Smargiassi. Greco did not provide insurance there, as Shaw's trying to get a run for Edwards. Edwards takes the shot, hit the side of the goal. As a shot from the point goes wide there from Wazardis. Goes back to the other side. Shot from the angle. It goes off the pad there of Bennard. Wazardis waits on the point again, but now it'll go back to the wing instead on the corner. Kotsch. Around them from Musgrave. As Southern Lehigh will hold on defense. Gets it through center ice. Musgrave clears it in and will not be icing as he was over the red line. 3 minutes to go in the game. Mayu lost control. Kloss was nearly there. As now Myrick will bring it over the line. Myrick waits, holding on. Pass across to Kloss, but he couldn't get a shot. Kloss gets another chance, but it goes off the pad there of Smargiassi with a nice save on Kloss. Schwartz, as an arm is up in the air, we have a cross-checking call appearing to be against the kids. Edwards wins the face-off. Penninger couldn't keep it in as a shorthanded chance there for the kids, at least to kill some time. Tita moving in for a shot, and a save is made by Benner, shorthanded there for the kids. And now come the Spartans the other way. They're down by 4, trying to get some hope. It's Musgrave, waits, fires off the chest there of Smargiassi as he couldn't hold on for a save. Nearly kept there on the blue line there by Penninger. Musgrave taken there by Tita, short-handed again as Musgrave got in his way. 2 minutes to go in the game. 1:24 and counting on the power play. Casey fires one, but it goes off the boards. As Musgrave will hold on defense. Musgrave. Left wing pass there, trying to get there to Edwards. They couldn't connect. Smargiassi tries to clear it as Edwards couldn't get the puck. Tita and Greco. Greco couldn't get the puck away from him. As that's cleared all the way down. 1:30 to go in the game, 90 seconds and counting. 46 seconds on the power play. James Penniger on the corner. Holds on, backhands the pass, goes back to Kloss. Eric Kloss. That goes to Greco in the corner. Greco flings across to Casey. Waits, fires a shot. That goes off the pad there of Smargiassi as it bounces back to the corner. Now as Kloss, it's sheared there by Edwards, and he couldn't keep it in the line. Last minute to play in regulation time. The kids are really dominating Southern Lehigh by the score sheet. Obviously, it's 5-1 in favor of Northampton. An impressive showing, despite the fog. As a player blows a tire, that was Nicholas Shaw who blew a tire on the blue line for the kids. 30 seconds to go in the game. It's gonna be a tough ride home for Southern Lehigh. This will be their first loss since Game 1 of the LVSHL Final against the Saints last year. That shot goes right into the pads there of Smargiassi. Shaw hits it near the linesman as Casey couldn't keep it in the line. This will go all the way down. No icing here. Time's going to wind down here. The Northampton Konkrete Kids beat the defending champion Southern Lehigh Spartans 5-1. Southern Lehigh still will not have any wins so far, and they will go 0-1-1. 0 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Macrae, Ross, and the kids celebrate. They earned it. They defeated the defending champions. They did it in an impressive manner. This may be a broadcast for the Spartans, but they have every right to do that. I'm Nicholas Garofalo. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Final score, Northampton wins 5-1. Good night.